Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. I'm so glad you're here. You guys, I just wanted to re-record the opener because this was recorded before we got the news. And so, I had this banked and ready to go for whatever last weekend. And of course, we got the news of our beloved Catherine, Princess of Wales. And so I just wanted to explain why, it'll make sense when you watch the video. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. And again, nothing but love, respect, privacy, best wishes, and speedy recovery to Catherine, Princess of Wales, and all she's going through right now. I know I'm so affected by it, and you guys are too. And I keep thinking about it. So thank you for all the lovely comments. I appreciate it. And again, I'm focused on Catherine, Princess of Wales, and of course, well wishes to the king as well. Speedy recovery there. But guys, let's get into this. Thank you for being here. Here we go. Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. I'm so glad you're here. I'm excited to get into this one with you. Today, I have an article from The Spectator written by Kate Andrews. Now, I'm not going to read the whole thing because it does go political, and I don't play that game here. Either side doesn't matter. Don't care. We're not here for that. So I'm going to skip parts of it, but she lays into Meghan in a really fun way. That part we can deep dive. So I'm excited to get into this with you all. Thanks for being here, everyone. Again, I'm Jen. Honk, honk. Okay, here's the article in case you want to go back and read it in its entirety. It's Americans' obsession with Kategate. Now, I personally hate that term. I've seen it used in derogatory ways on social media. So, going into what's going on with Catherine, Princess of Wales, let's take a look. Okay, let me set the stage for you. So, it basically explains what all has gone on with her, why people are so fascinated by it. She does go into political on both sides there and what's going on there. So again, jumping right past that. And then she said that Catherine has done the impossible in bringing America together because we are very divided politically right now. And she goes into how the palace, according to her, botched things up. I just think that's a little too harsh, and I don't think that's quite fair. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Let's get into the fun stuff and take a look what she says here. Picking up with the second sentence there, her medical issues aren't our business after all. But we know what's happened to her in the eyes of the public. Brand Catherine has skyrocketed. She and her family have become even more intriguing. The Prince and Princess of Wales's Instagram and X accounts gained more than 200,000 followers combined in the days after the photo was posted. That intrigue has made the princess all more so she calls her sensational. I'm going to say all the more loved. I think a lot of us can see, we already loved her, but then to see what she's been through, I feel like you guys and myself very much have rallied around her. And I think a lot of people have kind of jumped on that, especially seeing how the media has treated her. All right, let's get to good stuff. Catherine is, well, I think she's been, but is now a mega celebrity. She has the kind of fame her sister-in-law, that one, craves so badly. Meghan Markle's tactic was to shout from the rooftops to make herself and her point of view heard through every media platform and streaming service that showed any interest. I would take it a step further and say she just wanted to be everywhere. It doesn't matter if they showed interest. She assumed they showed interest for a while. She goes on to say that the events of 2020 had scuppered her big moment, Megxit. Megxit would have been the story of 2020. She and Harry still got to sit down with Oprah. Netflix charted their journey from Palace to Hollywood Hills, but attention quickly waned. I wonder why that is. Could it be their personalities, their lies, their awfulness shown through? I think so. This week, that one finds herself doing what every fame hustler, I love that she calls her a fame hustler, must do in the fight for survival, launching a lifestyle brand. Her Californian-inspired venture called American Riviera Orchard. Side note, on the live stream, don't know what day this is going up. On the live stream, it would have been Wednesday night. Go back and find it. In the beginning part, we played a game to figure out what our brand name would be based on something that somebody in the comments came up with, and ended up having such laughs. I actually have mine. Let's see. It's where you were born, where you like to holiday, and what landscape you prefer. So for myself, I came up with United States, England flower garden. So maybe it'd be America, England flower garden, or American English flower garden. I love it. Buy things from my website. Oh my goodness. So leave me yours in the comments below in case you didn't play along in the chat. It's where you were born, the country you were born. The country you were born, the place you most like to vacation, and a landscape you prefer. Now, many picked things like oceans and deserts and, things like that, mountains. I went for flower garden personally. There's nothing beats an English flower garden in my opinion. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so that ARO thing will be offering us fashion advice, okay, and from who? And gardening tips, along with another outlet selling artesian jams and yoga gear. Yet as Meghan pushes the cutlery and cookbooks, it's absent Catherine whose face is projected all over the world. A testament, if there ever was one, to the power of silence. I personally don't think that's giving Catherine enough credit. I think her beauty is shining from within. I think that it's just such a difference, right? I mean, Catherine is having to essentially beg people to leave her alone, and Meghan begs people to look at me, right? I mean, it's just such a difference. People genuinely care about Catherine and her well-being. And again, I'm not including the media here. Their treatment of her has been awful. But people that genuinely care about Catherine, they want to know that she's okay and are worried and concerned. I don't even want to spread to the conspiracy. It's not that. I'm just saying we just care about her. Whereas with Meghan, it's more of a train wreck we look at, but I wouldn't even go so far to say that we care. So the author concludes by showing that this boost has been a good outcome. The princess disappeared for a few months and the world made its message clear. We simply can't bear to be without her. When she returns to public life, she'll be more adored and loved than ever. I feel the same way. I keep saying, I'm not putting pressure on it when she's ready to come back. I look forward to it when she's healthy and ready, but damn, I know she is going to break the internet, and I'm so excited for that moment and to continue to support her and love her. And I'm excited for all that. The rumors and theories will die down. Here's hoping. The outpouring of support for the Princess of Wales will continue. Again, here's hoping. It seems likely that she will, as promised, resume public duty in the spring. The future Queen of England will return, radiant as ever, to stand next to her future king and her family, as if nothing ever happened. We'll watch on, always with the niggling feeling that there was something. No, I'm not into that. And not knowing is the key to charm. As Walter, I can't say his last name, said, we must not let in daylight upon magic, or Photoshop for that matter. So again, I like that this person calls out Meghan's greasy attempts. I thought it was an interesting article. I would like to take this into a conversation about what do you think? I'm not trying to just pick when is Catherine coming back. It's up to her when she comes back. That's not where I'm going with this. It's more of, okay, so we think it's going to be around Easter. Again, not putting pressure on, but let's say we see her at Easter or thereabouts. Dum-Dum's Harry. All right, let me try again. The look at me has got to try something. She's going to do something to try to steal focus. Now, I keep seeing those articles, much like this one here, where it says she's calling in a top photographer for a photo shoot of those two. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how desperate are they, and how much are they scrambling that they're actually talking about now bringing out the kids for this kind of thing. I mean, can't just take them to a park, have to bring in a photographer to try to, I don't know, make some magic or pretend to have some family moments. I'm not sure. I don't even want to go there, but I'm saying, like, look how the desperation is just reeking off them. So my prediction is it's already happened. They've already gotten these photos made, probably by that awful man that's friends with Meghan that speaks up. I don't even want to say his name. You know, the one, the photographer. Okay. Speaks up on her behalf if somebody calls her out for whatever, you know. Not the plastic man, the photographer man. Anyway, my prediction is the photos have already happened, and this one is sitting on them to launch when she gets a whiff or when she finds out that Catherine has returned. And I do think that's exactly what will happen, something along those lines. And it's not that I hope that she does. I hope she tries, because if nothing else, it's the same thing I said with this, you know, catastrophic website. You can clearly see the lack of interest by the number of followers, right? And the struggle to try to get people on board with this thing and then not launch any content to it. This will be the same thing. She will try to steal focus, but we'll be able to see how miserably it backfires and how it's just not even a blip, probably. So it'll be interesting to watch, is my point. It'll be interesting to see the desperation I can smell from here, off those two grifters in Montecito. It is funny. They make this big deal about launching this thing, and then nothing happens. Here we are. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. I'm going to leave this here. This was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. And I would say I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. I can't wait to bring you more wonderful things about Catherine, Princess of Wales. Love her so much. Continued health and speedy recovery. Continued health for the king. And big hugs to you all. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. A huge thank you to all of you for sticking with me and for supporting the channel, as you always do. Every thumbs up, every, subscribe, all that stuff really does help. All the comments, all of that. Thank you so much for that. If you want to further support, I do have the merch. I have Recollections May Vary, Not Bloody Likely. I have my Caffeinated and Feisty. I'm wearing my shirt. I just looked down because I'm wearing my shirt right now. I love it so much. And of course, we have Patreon, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps, where we do our bonus deep dives, our extra content. Definitely check that out if you haven't already. Thank you guys for everything. I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. Take care. Bye-bye.